Hello Virgo, welcome to your July tarot reading. This reading is intuitive, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's see where you're coming from now in July. I think that you were waiting for something to happen or to be completed or succeed somehow. But no, yeah, maybe, but no, I don't see that. I see that, I'm sorry. I think you quit something, or you stopped believing in something, or you cut ties somehow because you foresaw or thought something wouldn't be good for you, that it would only bring you dread. And for some, I think this is financial, that you think it wouldn't be frugal or a good opportunity. It might be investment or a work opportunity perhaps, but it's as if you just didn't see it being a good fit for you, whatever it is. It might have been a relationship as well, but you might have started off a little bit or dabbled with the idea, but when it came to expanding and taking the next steps, I think you changed your mind and you went this direction instead. Let's just get a card here and see what this is about. Or I should wait, what is this? It might be that here you have the Lovers, which is a choice. It might be a difficult choice. And I see that some of you split path, or you went your separate ways, you or a situation perhaps. And that you went for something else. But what is this something else that it's like you just went in another direction, but it's as if you ended it on good terms. There's no hard feelings. You might have headed towards an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it might also be that you went for something more fulfilling, where you could be more verbal, you can be more opinionated and aggressive perhaps. You might have gone back to school or joined something that will stimulate you intellectually. And here you have the Justice card. So you might be fighting for something that is fair, or going after something in the legal department, or that you wanted some balance, or to seek out justice, or put something straight. And for many of you, Virgo, I think you start off almost from scratch. Like, it's as if you're not getting any freebies or any help. I think you work very hard with what you have to get to this point, to where you want, or to put things straight, or put your life straight. There might be something like a verdict or some final say or something that also led you to be able to do this. I don't know if this makes sense for any of you Virgos, but let's just see what cards we keep getting. Look at that. So it might be a new career path or a new hobby, something that makes you very passionate, something that puts your soul on fire. Yeah, look at that. So you're leaving this behind, whatever you started, you're just leaving it behind, and you go in this totally new direction to do something completely different. Like, it's the opposite direction, and you're starting off with less than you had accumulated here. Like, it's like you're starting at scratch again. And the Lovers, it's about choices. It's also about, of course, a union with an actual person, but when this represents choices, it represents a choice that is between the head and your heart. So I think you you went towards your passion or something that will set your soul on fire and make you happy, something that you can be passionate about. And it's just this thing, like here you're by the water and here you're up in the highlands. So it's like you're going in completely different direction. You're switching lanes or fields, or yeah, doing something very different. But I think that you might get a little bit scared. It says if you're starting off very fresh with a lot of oomph and guts, but then something happens and you get scared and you close off. And it just feels so cold. It's like you're going from this warm enthusiasm, and then you're back at this place again. It's like you have to go back to this, whatever this is, in July, but it's different now. It's, you have to go back, but it's a little bit different. It's like it's colder and bland, and you're a little bit stuck. But I'm not sure if this is emotionally or physically. But it feels very guarded. It's as if you met some obstacles and then you're being very hard on yourself perhaps, or very critical of yourself, as you do, Virgo, like that's you in a nutshell. And then it's like, it's just this sense of being very mean to yourself and very hard on yourself. There's this sense of get back here, come back here, like to be withdrawn from something that was playful and fun. Maybe you're being too technical about it and too perfectionistic, or too hard on yourself and unrealistic as to how long time something takes, or how long it takes to build up a skill or build up a foundation perhaps, or a relation. For others now, I definitely see that what draws you back in is something in your fundament and your foundation. So maybe it's the need to keep the money coming in, or maybe it's your family obligations perhaps, or maybe you actually have to attend something and you don't want to because you don't want to be interrupted from this because it's exciting for you. Please give us some more information on this Four of Wands. I'm curious as to what this is. Yeah, so again, it can be a wedding, it can be a celebration of some sorts, or a marriage, a relationship somehow. Oh, there are so many people here, look at that. Yeah, so definitely it might be something family related, or something with the custody, sharing kids. Let me just see what I can pick up on my antenna. It's as if I can see it both ways, and I'm not sure why I see the cards in both directions, because it's as if you're being very rigid and adamant and very protective of yourself, of your heart, your emotions, and then you're becoming mellow, you're softening up, and then you're being very vulnerable and childlike and open. And yeah, then there is this union here, or this balance within yourself, this balance of your masculine and feminine energies, or your mind and your heart, like your rationale and your emotions, that you're being mentally and emotionally balanced. And but then I see it going back again to being this, to toughening up, and to being very hard. It's like it goes back and forth. It's vacillating sort of between these two things. And it might be related to this foundation here. It might be whatever is stable in your life or causing stability. It might be related to stability, or your home situation, your family of some sorts. It might be also that you have to intake all of these roles, like you have to be a wife or a husband. You have to be that playful person with your friends. You have to be emotionally available. You have to be the caretaker. You have to have all of these responsibilities in your house. Like, it's going back and forth. That might be for some of you, and it's making things a little bit difficult. But let's go more into this. Like, we need some advice for this, Virgo. Definitely see you're being pulled into this situation, whatever it is, that's been building for a long time, and it's just like keeping you from this situation. Maybe it's your that you have to make money, you have responsibilities. It might be career or work that you're working very hard. Look at that. It's all of these working hard cards and being successful, but being through hell and back and being victorious. But this is 9 of Pentacles. Like, it's 1 shy of 10. So you've been at it for a long time to get to this place where you are stable and where you are independent. There's this sense of, is it worth it though? Like, am I going in the right direction, or should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this new thing? Should I not? But I think some of you have started a little bit with this new thing, and then you're just like being indecisive. Please give us some advice. Oh, you know what? I've taken so many cards out of that deck. Let's get some advice from this deck. No, I'm supposed to take advice from this, I hear. Okay. So just sum up this situation and give us some wisdom. Is it this one? It is this one. Oh, Bone Collector. Look at that. It's, yeah. This card is all about, yeah, being a little bit stuck in the past. It might be that you've been struggling with this emotional thing or mental thing that keeps popping back into your life, perhaps. I see it as an aura, like it's just words that have been said, or something has been imprinted or indoctrinated within you, a lot of you. If it doesn't resonate, don't pick it up. And it's there with you. It's hard to look forward. It's like the clock keeps rewinding without you having a say so. And yeah, definitely think many of you are being very mean to yourself. Like you have internalized that abuse, sort of. Let's just see what this card is. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets up to behave a certain way in the future then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. So this might be self-sabotaging or quitting or abusing yourself verbally or physically. And yeah, denying it. If you don't think you deserve it, you're not going to fight for it. If you think you're not good enough, or that you don't deserve something good, or that you're not good enough to achieve it, of course, then we quit and we withdraw and we punish ourselves instead, or we are filled with shame. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized. No matter what you question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities, Virgo. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you, Virgo. So be kind to yourself in July. Okay, Virgo? And follow your bliss. And if not for you, do it for your inner child. Make amends for your inner child. And do this for that child if you can't do it for yourself. And I hope I see you again in August, Virgo.